Hi guys! So first of all, it's not Wednesday and I'm very sorry. I've had a very busy week and I tried to bake on Wednesday night for a bake-off we were having at work yesterday and I burnt myself again on my oven. You can't really tell how bad it is, but it's not good. I thought I would tell you this week about my away day at work, which was last Friday, and it was kind of like a day of sheer terror essentially. So we got there in the morning and we had breakfast, which was nice, and then we had two like talks, I guess, Q&A sessions with Jon Snow, the broadcaster Jon Snow, not the Game of Thrones character. A lot of people we mentioned it to were convinced that Kit Harington was going to be speaking at our away day. But Jon Snow was really great. He was really funny and engaging and so nice and really not impartial. Like, I was amazed at how willing he was to criticise various politicians and celebrities that he had met. Then our second Q&A was with the editor of the Mirror and the Sunday Mirror and the Daily Record and something else. I really should know, shouldn't I? His name was Lloyd Embley and he was also really interesting. He told us a lot about what it's like to be the editor of a national newspaper, which was really interesting. So that was all fine and well and good. And then for the second part of the day we had to do two workshops. In one of the workshops we had to do a filmed interview, which we could kind of prep for because we knew what the general theme of the interview was going to be about. So we had 4 questions to pick from, and the one I picked was Ian treated unfairly on the Great British Bake Off? And I thought, well, I know a lot about this subject, like I can answer pretty much any question they're going to throw at me. I go into this room, massive camera in my face, this guy sticks a mic in front of me and it's like, so why should anyone care? And I knew that this was being filmed and was going to be shown to half of my colleagues straight after I filmed it. Luckily, I managed to answer the questions. He was actually quite nice to me in that he cut me off a lot when I was about to start getting really rambly and stupid. He would just jump in with a new question, so I didn't really make a fool of myself thanks to that. He did ask me some more quite mean questions, but he was so much nicer to me than he was to a lot of other people. And then once I'd finished filming it and I'd calmed down a little bit and made my way back downstairs, we had to watch the interview. It was the most HD camera. You could see every pore on my face. It was horrible. I couldn't watch it. I had to hide my eyes and not really listen. But she said that I did okay. She said that I made some good points and that was better than I was expecting. Then we had to go and do a public speaking workshop. He taught us about how to write a speech really, and then gave us literally about 6 minutes to write a 2-minute speech, which was ridiculous and I didn't get down half the points that I wanted to make. And then he made us all stand up and give the speech and it was awful. I talked about theatre because we were supposed to go on about our secret passions, so I talked about theatre and people laughed at the places where I tried to be funny, which was nice of them, and I mean, it wasn't the worst thing that's ever happened to me, so maybe I did get something out of that session after all. It wasn't the most relaxing, team-building-y, fun and games, trust-filled away day that I was hoping it might be, but I guess it was useful. I have been interviewed by an actual person who interviews politicians now, so that's weird, and I'm not particularly keen to repeat the experience, but that's something that I can say I've done. Really sorry again that I didn't get this up on time this week. It's been busy and I'm sorry. Hope you all had nice weeks, have lovely weekends, and I'll see you on Wednesday.